But as you see these different entities, as they impose what they want my life to be on me, and what they want me to do, things that's not necessarily in my, in my best interest in mind, that creates emotional, like distress in me and infliction. And it's been happening for years, long before my life looked anything like it does today. It's been the same thing. And so, with this happening, what it does is, pretty much illumination and speaking the truth been my only means of defense against it. That's the best that I could do. For what? Because they're using it as a weapon almost. And so the only thing I could do to defend myself is talk about it publicly. And for some reason it's been ignored by the public for so long, but now everybody see it, and now so I don't understand it, but it's a lot they're trying to accomplish with these things, and mainly because I spoke briefly on how some structures and entities and influences be having these they have different types of obsessions and things like that, and I know from experience, like from what I've gone through these years, a lot of what they're trying to do is, one of the main reasons you see them, like every year, no matter what I'm doing, they always attack my means of to provide for myself. And I'll tell you why. Because they have this agenda, a secret agenda of and I posted about it on my social media earlier in the week, actually. And I'm talking about, how there's certain people that want to see me like in positions of being like in a basement where they feeding me scraps, exploiting me, trying to turn me into science experiments, raping me, torturing me, things like that they dream of doing. And they had that dream since I was like 3 years old. Like I was young, and and so structure and stuff, and so everything they do has been to facilitate that. That's the reason you see them like trying to destroy my abilities to provide for myself and everything every year, no matter what I'm doing. And when I got something lucrative or profitable, they want to destroy that, in order to like guide me into that direction where their secret agenda and secret desires, can be assuaged. And I'm not feeling that, so I'm not interested in living a life in bondage or slavery like that. And then it'd be secretly where nobody won't know. And so that's the thing, so they trying hard to get me in that position. So that's why they destroy all my livelihoods, and things like that. But that's the situation. So it's one long situation, one long collusion. Everything that's that's contributing to that same purpose is it's the same situation, and that's the situation. So like I said, I'm being attacked, double teamed. I'm still being threatened. Structures use gangs to destroy my life. It's not no different gangs. It's all one gang. It's called the Baphomet Dragon. And it's combined against anointing of God. And that's what's happened. I'm being double teamed, eaten alive for being Christian in a supposedly Christian country. At this point, the structures involved in it. So, you're only good as your highest. The structures involved in it, justice is involved in it, civilians involved in it. So, that's the whole country. That's the whole country. That's against Jesus. They're doing this knowingly and willfully. So, you can listen to my recent recordings in the last couple of weeks I posted. I'm talking about these things happening. Then right after I posted, a week later, the same thing happened again. And I just told everybody. And then you see what I just talked about back then. So it just keep compounding, for 7 years, going on 8 years, straight. And so, it's ridiculous, man. These are the agendas that people have, man. They've been wanting to try to steal my identity and just use me as a, commodity and things. So I ain't been feeling that, though. And that's the situation, though, So since I was since I was born, this city or this place, that's been obsessed with destroying my entire life. It's no way possible they should have been there then. There's no reason they should be here now. It's a premeditated agenda, everything that's happened. They collude with everybody that's involved in my persecution right now. It's like, it's words can't describe how insane the situation is, But that's what it is. They always wishing bad on me, always wanting bad on me, always seeking bad on me. They're not worried about the people doing it. They just worried about me being actually in those positions that these people that organized this against my life or premeditated years ago actually want me to be in. You feel me? Like no matter what, they're all everything, the whole entire always gravitating to that same desire upon my life for absolutely no reason whatsoever. It's like nobody is like, they fear me being happy. They don't want me to be happy, like just happy. It's no reason. Every year they find some reason to be able to be here. They get disproven. Everybody ignore the disproving of it and don't fight back for me. I can't defend myself. So I'm like, well, so that's what it is, man. We're in a time of war, but everybody just hasn't woken up to it yet. That's what's going on. For something like this, you know what I'm saying? This is like this incomprehensible almost. This magnitude with gravity of evil, you know what I'm saying? This it violates every possible everything. But you see what's happening though. It's a effort, a premeditated effort against somebody for being talented. Naturally talented. It's my art, my talent that they're jealous of, that they want. It's petty. You would think that something so petty wouldn't cause such a massive, you know what I'm saying, a massive dissension, but it do. And this is the situation, because I got talent and they want others to have my talent, identity, style, mannerisms, all this kind of stuff. So I mean, this things is unspoken though, but it happens. And people be like lessers, and I'm thinking like, well, I mean, these influential figures, man, I mean, I didn't look at it like that, I mean, all I see is what's happening to my life. You feel me? I see these things happening to my life, irreversible, absolute, and like just merciless and cruel. Every year, all year, it's been 7 years straight. You know what I'm saying? It's been a long, long, long time. I don't look at it like in terms of people being, you know what I'm saying? I don't know if people don't realize the full gravity of, they realize they know exactly what they doing, man. This is not a trivial situation, This is like a Holocaust, man, on one person for over 23 years. Where everybody downplaying it. For real, like, it's weird. It's like that. This situation is like, words can't describe it, but mammon, the love of mammon is the root of all evil. So it may, I guess, the society turn the other way. But yeah, this is not a new situation. It's not just beginning. The things I'm going through now are not isolated. All of it is the same thing that was happening 26 years ago. You know what I'm saying? All my life, it's the same situation. I mean, I caught the last 7, and all the way to the last 3. But all of it is combined and connected. It's a massive collusion, and that's why things don't change in society until after, it's official that, it's official that that I can't be successful. And it's the thing, like, it's like society don't realize, like, it's as if they just not realizing the gravity of what's really taking place. And now it's like some people try to like save that part of society or that part of the country. But I mean, to be honest, it's almost, I mean, it's pretty much a lost cause at this point. Because, I mean, nobody can turn back the hands of time, feel me? And these things already happened. And I did everything a person in my position possibly could do to get help for myself. And, I'm still getting threatened. I told y'all how I be getting threatened with my platforms, man. How, my platform on my app be showing me, like, different headlines than the one that the actual site shows to everybody. Like, it's weird. Things I never subscribed to. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to post some pictures about that and show y'all what I mean, how I'm getting threatened and things like that. And that's how you could tell it's a directed thing. I mean, my life and the persecution I've been on, just one piece of it don't really make, so you have, like, collectively, all of it makes sense. You feel me? Things can be taken out of context, but all together it can't be taken out of context. You know what I'm saying? I'm being targeted for no reason. And it didn't happen until artists decided they wanted my ideas, my style and stuff. And then that's when the attempted murders, false accusations, false allegations, alleging all that, false stuff informally did that, things to which I'm never, ever informed about, ever. But somehow it is used to abstractly create false reasons to destroy or take my life. You know what I'm saying? And that happens all year, every year. And that didn't happen until artists, some influential figures wanted my style for themselves. And I mean, to be honest, this been actually a situation that happened, it's still way back. But see, the thing is, when those influential figures decided when they was going to do that, then they knew that eventually I'd grow up You feel me? They knew eventually I'd grow up. So when I grew up, I would grow into who I really was, which would step on their toes because what they took from me, which ain't even my fault. You feel me? So that's why they here, present, and trying to destroy my life as well to save what legacy that they had and created off of me. You feel me? That's not even my fault. I mean, I'm still getting attacked every day. As far as I'm concerned, you know what I'm saying? It's a couple people that I feel like are authentic individuals. You know what I'm saying? But the rest, man, I mean, I don't really see. It ain't, I mean, I know some people can't help, you know what I'm saying? They would, they could. That's different. But, man, I'm not even, I'm thinking like, it's weird, man. Because I've seen what society can do through the years. You know what I'm saying? But most of it, I realize now, was directed against me. Like, it's just weird, man. Like, real. I'm standing for God, trying to keep a godly ministry. And society is working tooth and nail to prevent that. And that's unbelievable.